Hey guys, so in this video I'll be talking about the corner market, but before I do, I have a quick favor to ask you. Please help me like and subscribe to the channel. It really does help me. Thank you. The corner over market is quite similar to the goal market. I made a video on the goal market. You can pause this, quickly go check it out, then come back to this so that you better understand the terms I used in this video. Let's say for example you select over 7.5. What that means is you want 8 or more corners in that match. Over 8.5 means 9 or more corners. Over 9.5 means 10 or more corners in that match. Corners 1x2 basically means home is going to win, away is going to win, and x usually represents a draw. So if you pick home, that means home is going to win in terms of corners. And if you pick away, that means away is going to win in terms of corners. Now, if you pick draw, that means both sides are going to have equal amount of corners in that match. First corner, home, none, away. If you say home, that means the home side is going to have the first corner in that match. If you say none, that means there isn't going to be any corner in that match. And if you say away, that means the away side is going to have the first corner in that match. The last corner works almost the same way as the first corner does. If you say home, that means the home side is going to have the last corner in that match. If you say none, that means there isn't going to be any corner in that match. And if you say away, that means away is going to have the last corner in that match. The handicap market can be a bit tricky. So let's say you pick a home minus 5.5 corner handicap. Now what that means is that on your ticket, the home team is already down by 5.5 corners. And the only way you win is by the home team having 6 or more corners than the away side. I'll give an example. Let's say the home team has 9 corners and the away has 3 corners. 9 minus 5.5 is equal to 3.5, which is higher than 3. So that means you win. Now, let's take another one. Let's say the home team has 7 corners and the away has 2 corners. 7 minus 5.5 is equal to 1.5, which is lower than 2. That means you lose. Let's say the away team has plus 5.5. That means that on your ticket, the away team already has an advantage of 5.5 corners, which means for you to win, the away team must not lose the corner count by 6 or more corners. I'll give an example. Let's say the home has 8 corners and the away has 3 corners. 3 plus 5.5 is equal to 8.5, which is higher than 8. That means you win. Another way you win is by the away side having more corners or the corner count being a tie. Now, if the home has 10 corners and the away has 3 corners, 3 plus 5.5 is equal to 8.5, which is lower than 10. And that means you lose. The home team total corners works exactly the same way as the corner over market. It's just that now it focuses specifically on the home team. So if you're picking over 3.5, that means 4 or more corners in that match. Over 4.5, that means 5 or more corners in that match. And 5.5 means 6 or more corners in that match, only for the home team. The under works the same way too. So if you're saying under 3.5, that means you're saying 3 corners or less in that match for the home team. Under 4.5, that means 4 corners or less for the home team. And under 5.5, that means 5 corners or less than 5 corners for the home team. The away team total corners follows the exact same logic. So if you're saying away over 3.5, 4 or more corners in that match, over 4.5, 5 or more corners. And if you're saying under 3.5, that means 3 corners or less in that match. Under 4.5, 4 corners or less in that match, only for the away side. If you are going to pick the corner range, then that means that the total amount of corners in that match must fall within the specified range that you've selected. Let's say you pick 0 to 8. That means the total amount of corners in that match must be within 0 to 8. If it's 9, it's going to be counted as a loss. If you pick 9 to 11, then that means the amount of corners in that match must be between 9 and 11. If it is more than that, let's say 12, it's going to be counted as a loss. The home corner range only works for the home side. Whatever range you select, know that the total amount of corners in the match for the home team must fall within that range. If not, it's going to be counted as a loss. The away corner range follows the same logic. It's just that whatever you select is only going to affect the away side. Odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and so on. So if you select odd, then that means the total amount of corners in that match must be an odd number. Even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. So if you select even, then that means the total amount of corners in that match must be an even number. The first half corner over market works the same way as the corner over market. It's just that now, whatever option you select is only going to be restricted to the first half. So the over and the under, whatever you select, is only going to take effect in the first half. Only the first half. So the first half corner 1x2 is basically saying which team is going to win in terms of corners in the first half. If you pick home, that means you want the home team to win corners in the first half. If you pick draw, that means both teams are going to have equal amount of corners in the first half. And if you pick away, that means the away team is going to win corners in the first half. So everything I spoke about in the corner over market is going to be applied here. But the only difference is that this is going to be restricted to the first half and also the home team. So if you pick home over 0.5, that means you want the home team to have one or more corners in the first half. And if you pick under 0.5, that means you don't want the home team to have any corners in the first half. If you pick over 1.5, that means you want 2 or more corners in the first half. And if you pick under 1.5, that means you want 1 corner or less in the first half. The same logic applies to the first half away team corners. For the first half first corner, if you pick home, then you're saying the home team is going to get the first corner. If you pick away, then you're saying the away team is going to get the first corner. And if you pick none, then you're saying both teams, nobody's going to get any corner in the first half. Remember, first half. The first half last corner follows the same logic. If you pick home, then you're saying the home team is going to get the last corner in the first half. If you pick away, then you're saying the away team is going to get the last corner. And if you pick none, it also means that there's going to be no corners in the first half. First half corner handicap. Let's say you select the home plus 0.5. Now what that means is that you're giving the home team a 1 advantage on your ticket. So let's say the first half ends with the home team having 2 corners and the away team having 2 corners. Now if you add the 0.5 to the home team, that means it's going to be 2.5, and 2.5 is greater than 2. So that means you win. This market basically works by selecting which one is bigger. So let's say you pick the away minus 0.5. And in the first half, the home team has 2 corners and the away team has 2 corners. But if you're picking the away minus 0.5, then you're saying 2 minus 0.5, which is going to be 1.5. So now the home team has 2 corners, but the away team has 1.5 corners on your ticket, which ultimately leads to a loss. This is a specific market. So let's say you pick the first option, 0 to 1. What you're basically saying is that you want the home team to have either 0 or 1 corner in the first half. If you pick 2, then you're saying you want the home team to have exactly 2 corners in the first half. And if you pick 3, you're saying exactly 3 corners in the first half. The same logic applies to the first half away exact corners. For this market, the total amount of corners in the first half must fall within one of these categories. So for this market, if you select odd, then that means the total amount of corners in the first half must be an odd number. And if you select even, then the total amount of corners in the first half must be an even number. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be linking the Go Markets video so you can check it out. Thank you.